good morning, everybody. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. And of course, let me be the first to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you all. And oh my goodness. And my prayer is with everybody who has recently lost their mother or their mother has been in heaven for a while and you are devastated or you really don't like Mother's Day. Just go with the good memories that you have of your mother. Go with the memories of what she imparted into you, what she left you with, what you have down on the inside. Having my mother still here is phenomenal, but I do realize that there are other people whose mothers have gone on to glory and they're devastated today and they're not really happy about Happy Mother's Day. But I feel like to bring honor to your mother, whether she's here or whether she's gone to glory, is the life that you live. So that's my encouragement for you to live your best life. I'm praying that God help you and keep you and comfort you today as you continue to live your best life. Now, today may not be so great, but tomorrow it'll be a different story. So, my encouragement to you is to look up and know that you had a wonderful mother. Know that you're here because of that mother and what she taught you and what she instilled in you. Now you can wake up and move forward with the help of God and the help of the Lord. So I am super duper excited to have two phenomenal ladies with me today. So before we start talking and having a great conversation, I want you to share this video, tag somebody in the comments. You can please leave a comment of Happy Mother's Day in the comments section. If you know somebody who knows either one of these ladies, be sure to tag them too as well. So I am super excited to have with me my mother, who is the lady right there on to the left of me. And if you're looking at the screen, she's on the right. That is my mother, Dr. Daisy Foree. No, I do not look anything like her, but I am a lot like her. A lot like her. I look like my dad, but I am a lot like that lady right there. I have a lot of her down inside of me. And then down there on below is Mrs. Lillie Royston, better known as the First Lady of one of the former First Lady of Greater Salem, my mother in love, my mother-in-law, and St. Stephen member. And so I'm just so excited. If you went to Greater Salem, please give a shout out to your former First Lady. Monty Wells says greetings and good morning to you, sir. So glad that you're on with us this morning. All righty, all righty. Now I'm going to probably be off by 10 till 10 because Live Your Best Life comes up at 10 o'clock on envision-radio.com. So we're going to jump right in and have a marvelous conversation with these two phenomenal ladies. And first off, first question I have for you. So what did it feel like? First off, I love you both and happy Mother's Day. But my first question to you is, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Hi, Karen. How are you from Virginia? And Mama, there's your cousin Benji.
Hey, Benji.
There's Benji. That's morning. That's my mother's family. There, you up early, Benj? We're so glad to have you, Lord. I guess it's like 6 o'clock in the morning out there in Seattle. So that's my mama's second cousin. His mom is my mother's first cousin out there in Seattle. So we love you, Benji. So good morning. You have to leave comment, baby. On I'm gonna put you in just a second. So my first question to you, both of you ladies, is: so what did it feel like when you first found out you were pregnant? First time when you found out you're pregnant, what did you think?
Scared. I was afraid.
You were afraid. Excitement. Mama had excitement. See, I'm the oldest. Yay! I brought the excitement. No, I'm joking. I brought the excitement. Yeah, Benji say he loves us too.
She was a little tiny baby. She didn't weigh but 6 pounds, 10.5 ounces.
I was little. Hey, but I was mighty. Yay!
Well, see, I had twins out the bat. Mine was 4 pounds and 3 pounds.
Oh my!
I think 4 pounds 13 and 3 pounds 13.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was a whole lot going on in your body. So how did that
Yes.
feel having the twins? Oh my gosh.
A nervous breakdown. But really, I was very depressed because I was planning on one, and then when I got to the doctor, when I got ready to have them, the doctor says no, that you got twins, and see that really threw me because we only prepared for one. Then we had to go back and get everything,
Oh my.
And so then the nurse told my husband, you got to quit doing these double barrel shotguns.
Double barrel shots. No. Oh my God. So there is Lisa Mama in New York. So wave at Lisa. She's in New York, and there's Devon out there in Fort Worth. Yay! Oh my God, double barrel shotguns. Oh my gosh, two. And I guess Papa had to be a nervous wreck. Reverend Royston had to be a nervous wreck, wasn't he?
Oh, he was. Girl. His mother had to hold him down.
two babies in one. Oh my goodness.
But do you know the blessing part was because I did have that, what they call it, the after you have the babies.
Postpartum depression.
And because they were in the hospital for about a month, then, I was able to, Mama kind of got me back together before they came home. So it really made it nice.
So where were you all then at the time?
In Indianapolis.
You're in Indianapolis. Okay. So you were in Indianapolis. So you were with your husband,
mother-in-law,
Miss Royston. You was with your mother-in-law. So
yeah. But
Mama, who helped you? Mama, who helped you?
I was in Louisville at the Methodist Hospital. Dad helped me. He said, I'm going to order you diapers delivered every week so you don't have to wash diapers and nothing. I had the diaper service.
Oh, wow.
It was a big help to me.
Oh.
Plus, I had Aunt Lula and Aunt Helen.
Yeah, I know they jumped in. Yeah. My baby pictures I have from Aunt Lula and Aunt Helen, I tell you. So how important is it that you have a village, that you have some people to help you?
Oh, that's very important.
It's very important to have people around, especially if you just had one, but when you have two, it's really important. Because my sister-in-laws my husband was the first one to have children. So so his 5 sisters, they all came over. His 2 brothers, they were all around the house. So it really made a lot. Give me a chance.
God. So you had a lot of help, hand holders and baby holders. Now Devon's got 4 babies, so Devon said it's very important. It's very important. Yes. Karen says, "Amen." The mother helpers and diaper service, which I wish I had.
No, I didn't have that. I was putting out 100 diapers every 2 days. The twins.
Oh Lord!
But they were pretty. They were pretty and white on the line, though. I could wash the diapers.
Come on, modern ladies. How would y'all get it all done if you had to put 100 diapers out every other day? Oh, you kidding me? And y'all complaining about Pampers. Y'all ain't got no Christ. Lord have mercy. Okay, so all right, so we got the twins, and then I'm born. I came in 63. The twins are born in 64. Okay, so now we gotta talk about having multiple children, having multiple kids, because you had 2 to start off with, but then Miss Royston, you had a 3rd son, and then Mama, you had 2 more of us. How do you manage with multiple people?
Well, just take it a day at a time. Just take it a day at a time. Do what you got to do. Lady got to do what lady got to do.
It was almost not quite 2.5 years difference between the twins and the baby. So by the time Tony came along, the twins, my sister came and stayed with me while I was in the hospital with Tony. And she potty trained. I was potty training the boys, but she brought her daughter with her when I got home from the hospital, them boogers was completely potty trained. I told, did you kill her? I don't know what she did, but I couldn't get them to sit on that pot for nothing, but she did.
Ain't birthday no joke. I'm quite sure. Given what I know of her now, it was no joke.
But that
she was running like military, like soldiers.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Mama, you had three of us. You had three of us, and I mean, you know, I guess because I was the oldest, I always felt spoiled rotten. I mean, you know, I always felt like I had Mama's attention. But how did you do all of that? I mean, you know, like make us all feel like we was the only one.
Well, a lot of times you being the first one, everybody wanted to take you with them. So a lot of times I didn't have you. 2 years later, I had Stacy. So then I had Stacy, and somebody would take you all the time. I'd come to church, somebody take you, hold you in church, then want to take you home after church, bring you back at nighttime on Sunday. So I didn't have you a lot. Other people always wanted to take.
That's the reason why I travel the world to this day. I travel the world to this day.
Somebody always wanted you. So then I got Stacy 2 years later. 4 years later, I had Marsha.
Yeah, I had my youngest sister. I do remember when she came home from the hospital. I don't remember Stacy Marie, but I do remember.
Much on going with other people. She wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Kind of hung with her mother.
Oh, I got it. Yeah,
But see, in church though, I didn't have no problem because they were the first twins in a long time at the church. You know, so everybody wanted to take them downstairs to Sunday school or babysit them in the nursery. I didn't have no problem at church. in Indianapolis. Yeah. Even with three of them, I didn't have no problem.
Because if Tony wasn't sitting
on grandma's lap, then the aunties or somebody had them. So, you know, I ain't had no problem.
Yeah.
And then
okay, so we got a guest who's got to always jump in. So there he is, one of the twins. So you got something to say, sir?
I want to wish both of them happy Mother's Day.
Oh, we love you too. The love.
The son I didn't have.
Better just having you here.
Love you.
Oh gosh, oh my Lord, this is so good. Okay, so what's your best memory about growing up with your mom?
The best memory.
I know you got a lot of whoopings, so we don't have to say that.
But my best memory is when we were traveling somewhere. I don't remember where it was, but it was it was on our birthday. And we went to, I think it was Jerry's restaurant. And Michael and I both had our own individual birthday cakes.
Oh.
What year that was, Mom? Were we 7, 8? I think we were still in Indianapolis. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but we.
Yeah. Now, you were about 6. You were 6.
Okay, yeah. That was my best and favorite memory.
Oh, 6 years old, and you still get your own cake.
Okay.
Mom was always there when we were, at all our swim meets, all that, So those are great memories right there. But Dad played his important part, but Mom was there for most of the other.
Oh yeah, Mama was. Yeah, my mama was everywhere we went. I mean, she was there when we put us on the bus and drinking orange juice, running out the door, and then she was there when we got home, and then we ate because Daddy was taught school. So we ate dinner at 4:00. Most kids didn't eat till 5 or 6 whenever the daddy got home. I said, yeah, when my daddy gets home too, but he's 4:00 because he taught school. So we all were able to eat at the kitchen table together. So that, that does make a difference. Mama was at all the PTA events, all the band camp things, she went on all the field trips. She brought the cupcakes for the parties and everything. She was always there. I feel bad for kids that don't have that today because it's I just really feel bad. So I know we were talking about before we went live about the money thing, and Miss Royston, you were talking about making sure that you stay within a budget. If you want to stay home with your kids, so go ahead and talk about that.
Well, that's what I did. But now my kids, I always thought we had plenty of money.
Except for the buddies. Except for the buddies. The tennis shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, we couldn't get over that one.
But he was able to get more than one pair of shoes. Rather than get one pair, he was able to have two pairs.
Right.
They were still buddies. We called them buddies.
I was gonna say, can't please them. Can't please them.
We didn't know.
But see, I had to either he get buddies or he get a new swimsuit because he was on a swim team. And they were the only black kids when we started out on the swim team. And I was not going to have them not having everything like everybody else. And then what I found out was we were the poor one. And the one that came in there with the BMWs, they wasn't even paying their fees. That's why the swimming pool went under. And they came in with the BMWs and all that. Here I'm scraping around, saving to try to make sure they had everything. And then they told me, you're the only one that paid your dues on time. I said, man.
Oh, Lord.
Plus, we were in gymnastics, or she put me in it because I had plenty of energy, of course. You know.
Yeah, tons of energy. We need to find some more of that energy today.
And track and field, I was on a little bit of track and field, things like that, But
every sport, football, he hated.
I hated that one.
He hates football, but he had to play it for one season. He had to play it. If I spend that money, he got to play it.
Okay, so I have to ask because we run out of time. Anybody got any questions? Go ahead and put them in the comments. So my question is, what would you tell? Well, not really question, but as a comment, what would you tell? I need two things that you would tell either a young mother or a new mother. Two things. What would you tell
them? Let me think about it again. A new mother.
If someone I know,
wait a minute, Brian. Try to have a support group if you can. Okay. Don't try to do everything yourself. If you got somebody want to help you. And number two, just kind of take one day at a time. Take one day at a time. Yeah. And the baby is not fragile. We think the baby is fragile. The baby is not fragile. We the one that should be protected. We go out so the baby born. Then by the time they get days in my age, they can't even move because they took the baby out too soon. The baby can go, but they need to stay home.
Right. Yeah. They said we used to have to stay in 6 weeks. When I had Julia, Stacy, and Marcia, but they don't do that today. They said they send you right home from the hospital, but we had to stay in there 4 or 5 days. But today I'd say share it with your husband. Let him have a part in raising the baby too. Share alike. Don't take all the responsibility. Let him have
it takes two. He's
the daddy. Right.
But if you don't have a husband,
raise a child. So but everybody that wants to help you.
Right. Because everybody don't have a husband, so they need to support a husband.
But if he's the daddy, let him help.
Yeah, if he's the daddy, knows he's the daddy, let him be the daddy.
He knows he's the daddy.
Let him do his part. Let him definitely do his part. Share alike.
Yeah, no. I tell me and Brian, when me and Brian were going through marriage counseling, we were the oldest couple in the room. But we were the only, I think, what was it, week 4? One of them weeks, it was 6 weeks, but one of the weeks we were to bring our parents because, Reverend Brown at St. Stephen said, well, you're not only just marrying each other, you're marrying each other's families. So we were the oldest ones. We were in our 40s when we were getting married. And so, we brought our parents and we were the only ones because my father wasn't deceased then. He didn't pass away till 2010. So this was 2006. And so we were the only ones there who had 2 sets of parents. And I'm quite sure it made totally difference because we saw in our houses, not perfect. Nobody's saying having 2 parents is perfect life. And nobody's saying that both our parents were perfect people because none of us are perfect. We all need God and none of us are perfect. Right. But but having that example of what we want to see, the working together, the struggle, the help each other. When my mother did have a part-time job for a little while over the season or whatever, and my dad was home with us by ourselves, I mean, he made breakfast. He burned it a lot, but we ate, and and he was there. What we did 24/7, spoiled us rotten, and really, gave us a work ethic and all of that. So being able to see that is really key. Even if your child, you're not with the baby's father, making sure that they have access, I think is so key. I think that is just such. You could always tell the difference of kids who have access to their dads and the ones that don't. It makes all the difference in the world, in your life, in their outlook, in their performance. As a teacher, you really, really need to have that. So, no questions in the comments. I know you all are enjoying the conversation. Karen says, such a lovely conversation with lovely ladies. Thank you. Lisa says, love, love, love. Any other questions, problems, any comments you all want to make before we go, before we get ready to get on out of here? Because I promise I wasn't going to keep y'all all day.
Well, I'm going to wish everybody out there a happy, happy Mother's Day.
I agree.
Happy Mother's Day to you all, and thanks for having me on, Miss Julia.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I appreciate you both being on. I love y'all both. And Benji says, Mother Davis, your cousin says, and all them in Seattle say Happy Mother's Day. This is a very good talk for family. Thanks, cousin and aunties. He put you in, Miss Royston too, his auntie.
Okay.
And believe you me, if they met you, they are all about family. They don't care who you related to. They just all about people and all about family and all about that good stuff. Brian can tell you specifically because they love him just like that. They've known him all his life and they treat him such. So hopefully we'll get back out to Seattle and then get to Alaska and all that good stuff to be with you all sometime soon. And if not 2022, 2023. So I just want to take this opportunity to wish you all a happy Mother's Day and continue to live out the life. If your mother is no longer here, and both my mother and Miss Royston, their mothers are passed on, but they're living out the life that they saw before them. And that is one way. Sure, get your tissue out, cry tears, be sad if you feel like you're in that grieving stage. Be sure and do that, but know that you're here because of them, and you have a life to continue to live, and to live your best life based on what they have taught you. So speaking of live your best life, at 10 a.m. In about 10 minutes, Live Your Best Life is coming up on envision-radio.com. And I want to say publicly, thank you, Brian Royston, for all you do for envision-radio.com and for Live Your Best Life and all the programs there, for helping them to continue to thrive and to sound phenomenal and to sound so wonderful. Yay! Now, also coming up, if you're ready to write a book, go to bkroystonpublishing.com and classes. I have a new 10-week course coming up on May 18th. We're going to go from outline, get it out of your head, down on paper, on the computer. And our goal is after the 10 weeks for you to have your rough draft done. So if you're ready to start that, it's a 10-week course. You can either pay every week or one payment. Go to bkroystonpublishing.com/classes. And I have a free gift for you all. Go to under my screen right there, it says RoystonRoyalBookstore.com. To Mom with Love. It's a free download. So go there, RoystonRoyalBookstore.com, and download your free copy of To Mom with Love. That's my Mother's Day gift for all of you. And go ahead and share that link, RoystonRoyalBookstore.com, and download your free copy of the anthology To Mom with Love. I've written a chapter in there and dedicated it to my mother as well. So that is the To Mom with Love Mother's Day anthology is my free gift to you all. So go to RoystonRoyalBookstore.com. So last but not least, Miss Cheryl Underwood comes up at 11 a.m. on envision-radio.com. She has the church shout out line at 1-855-743-7951 or 1-855-Cheryl1. So be kind to each other, love each other, and more importantly than ever, we love you, we're praying for you, and live your best life. Bye-bye. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.